One of the prevailing narratives regarding love is that women are more likely to be attracted to wealthy men, whilst men are more likely to be attracted to beautiful women. This narrative has been around for centuries, perhaps even thousands of years, and it continues to persist in cinema, literature, and popular culture. Initially, this can sound like an incredibly deterministic and somewhat pessimistic perspective on something as romantic and subjective as love. Is there a chance that these factors could unconsciously influence our choice of a romantic partner, however? Could it be that women prefer rich and successful men? One thing that we all prefer, irrespective of gender, is the pursuit of knowledge and learning. So, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for even more absorbing and intriguing content. According to evolutionary psychology, men and women demonstrate noticeable differences in the characteristics that they prefer in potential partners. Studies conducted throughout the decades and in a range of societies, cultures, and countries have indicated that men are usually attracted to appearances rather than resources, whilst women will value personal resources over appearance. The extent to which these variables matter to either gender, however, has shifted over time in light of social and cultural changes. In the context of evolution, there is an obvious explanation for why there was such a strong emphasis on these preferences in the past, and why these became evolved preferences that still exist, although to a lesser extent. Historically, a man's primary reason for selecting a partner was to produce a line of healthy and strong offspring that will continue their genetic lineage. Considering that a woman's fertility levels would peak whilst she was in her 20s, men preferred relatively young women with traditionally feminine features such as lustrous hair and radiant skin. Features such as youth and femininity in women therefore came to represent health and fertility, and it is for this reason that men would be attracted to such women, which would then develop into a beauty standard that continues to this day. Women, on the other hand, appear to have started preferring men who had resources due to the social organization of patriarchal societies. Activities such as tilling land, hunting, and herding animals required greater amounts of physical strength. As a result, activities outside of the house were delegated to men, whilst women were expected to devote themselves to chores such as childcare, cooking, and cleaning, as well as domestic activities such as sewing and weaving. Within a society that didn't provide women with the opportunities or platforms to gather resources of their own, the only realistic chance a woman had to achieve social mobility and relative comfort was by marrying a rich and successful man. During the late 20th and early 21st centuries, however, women made significant strides with regards to gender equality in contemporary society. Many women have the opportunity to amass their own resources through work and education, which has made them less dependent upon the resources of a wealthy male partner. This appears to have slightly influenced romantic preferences, at least in those cultures where women enjoy economic freedom. Women in these cultures seem to place less emphasis on resources and more on appearance than ever before. Still, it's important to remember that women continue to prefer men with more resources over men who are more handsome, although the differences between these preferences is no longer as large as it used to be. Even in those countries which have made considerable progress in regards to gender equality, such as in Scandinavian Europe, men continue to earn more than women over the course of their lifespan and dominate more senior roles and positions. What's more, even amongst men there will be those who earn more than other men, and even if a woman is rich and successful herself, she is inevitably going to enjoy a better standard of living if she were to combine her resources with a romantic partner who is also rich and successful. Evolved preferences and traditional societal expectations have certainly influenced gender differences when it comes to preferences in romantic partners. In the past, it was advantageous for men to marry beautiful women, whilst women benefited from selecting a wealthy man. In the 21st century, studies have demonstrated that the emphasis on these particular preferences has decreased to some extent. However, they still continue to exist amongst men as well as women. Modern dating studies have demonstrated that physical attractiveness and earning potential strongly predict romantic attraction. It's not necessarily true that women are trading beauty for wealth, but rather that even attractive and wealthy women prefer to select a romantic partner that is at least equal to, if not more than them, in attractiveness and wealth. If you enjoyed this video, then please like, share, and subscribe to this channel so that you can learn more about the wonders and intrigues of the world we live in. Thank you.